This guy is epic in noticing details. Rotating the picture to the fourth dimension. And voila, a new picture emerges. It reminds me of a New Year's Eve tradition in my country. We smelt a piece of tin on a scoop over a fire or a stove. Then we pour the "A woman cannot survive on wine alone, she also needs wheat flour" shirt. Then we look at the shadows cast by these shapes, poured by different people. The tradition holds that you can see a prediction of the new year in that shadow. Just like these shadows, the story of life is strange can be viewed from different angles and told in many different ways. Personally, I think that the vanilla interpretation of life is strange is a bit predictable and Hollywood-like. A woman cannot survive on wine alone, she also needs wheat flour shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. I very much prefer these. The little clues left by the developers are so intriguing. If you watch Mulholland Drive, you'll see how identities of the girls shift in that movie and one person becomes another. I think it's very hard to dispute, and Chloe and Max are unreliable narrators. This "A woman cannot survive on wine alone, she also needs wheat flour" shirt is great. Narrators should almost never be objective and omniscient. It would be stifling and disrespectful of readers' imagination. Yes, it definitely felt that the "once" could have referred to the accident. William letting Chloe drive. Maybe he was too drunk or high to drive. Yes, the change in Sarah's character felt like, first we have this otherworldly, mysterious lady, then she might as well start singing George Michael and eat a burger with fries. Official "A woman cannot survive on wine alone, she also needs wheat flour" sweatshirt. Hoodie, sweatshirt. Chloe starts between locations and, like you said, people come and go out of nowhere. If Sarah wanted to talk with Rachel, she could have just gone and talked with her when they were both in the park. Why is Sarah even talking with Frank and Damon? She's not using drugs. Why does James have statues of Sarah all over his house? Frank was probably the "A woman cannot survive on wine alone, she also needs wheat flour" shirt. Do you think those statues are of Sarah? I'd need to see a side by side, I think. The receptionist at the hospital looked like the homeless woman to me. Though, yes, it would make sense that Frank was sent to talk sense to Sarah. Though it seemed more like Sarah was visiting Frank. Other products.